witnessed yet again a mayor selection called an election on Saturday, March 18, 2023, for the gubernatorial and State House of Assembly members, where huge fraud was sadly perpetrated. The good people of Delta State were disenfranchised and denied rights to free choice of their political leaders by widespread thuggery, vote buying, concussion of figures at collation centers, and the likes. Chieftains of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, and the All Progressive Congress, the APC, were variously in connivance with the umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, which endorsed the charade, caricature, and show of shame. This sad scenario in the elections has reinforced the tag on the nation as fantastically corrupt. We have substantial amount of evidence to expose the tremendous fraud that took place across the polling units and ward in each of the 25 local government councils in the states. The question is, why should INEC budget such humongous amount of money only to midwife this sham and jamboree? Is it not better for INEC to advertise our elective positions in the media and open a bidding process for the highest bidders to be announced instead of wasting taxpayers' money? Instead of wasting money of taxpayers who are giving false hope that they will elect their leaders. After assurances by the electoral umpire, INEC, grueling campaigns by various parties, and debates of all of which raised the consciousness and hope of the people for a better election, influence of money owing to weaponization of poverty in the land played a fortunate role in the elections. Elective positions, therefore, largely went to the highest bidder. This is not the democracy Nigeria truly wants. This is not the democracy I decided to participate in. Our democracy indeed failed to evolve one notch higher, sadly. With governance thrown to the incapable hands, the economy of our dear Delta State will more likely bleed in the wilderness in the next 4 years. We must not continue like this. We must not continue to sweep under the carpet the fraud that has characterized our elections. As an environmental, human, and political rights activist, I will everywhere in the globe I have the chance to continue to shame these polls that were less than free, less than credible, and hence unfair. It is hoped that this approach has the beneficial effect of deepening our electoral system. My position on the Nigerian 2023 INEC general presidential election, National Assembly election of 25th February 2023, and the sub-national government and state houses of assembly election of 18th March 2023 will be a honest appraisal and frank evaluation of the election process and outcome. What position should a patriotic citizen take but to speak the truth that Nigeria is the only country we have, and we, the citizens, have a collective task and duty to build Nigeria into a great country in the Committee of Nations. I am a Nigerian in diaspora based in the Netherlands, Europe, and widely traveled across Europe continent and North America continent. I am in a good position to make comparison between our democracy in Nigeria and democratic practice in civilized countries overseas. There is a difference between a spectacle in a game of football and a football player who participated in the field of play. I am a field player in the just concluded INEC general governorship election, being the candidate of the Young Progressive Party YPP in Delta State, Nigeria. The key variables of the INEC general election in Nigeria must be interrogated. What are the key variables? Number one, INEC. Number two, the political parties and their candidates. Number three, the whole gamut of security organizations. The fourth estate of the realm, election observers, and most especially the European Union, the Nigerian voters, and the general public. Who is guilty of what offense or the other? To trade blame will not help us in the march to democracy consolidation. Election is a major pillar of democracy. What can be defined as the value of the average Nigerian? Why are politicians so desperate for political power? Because no sane human being steps forward to genuinely serve the population via the platform of election and feels comfortable that some citizens who will be killed on election day. President, on May 29, 2023, must convoke a national conference to deliberate on all aspects of Nigerian elections, from party primaries to INEC general elections. The resolution arrived at the national conference must be articulated as a new election reform bills to be passed into law by the Nigerian legislature and signed by Mr. President of Nigeria. Bearing the election irregularities, I am the most capable, competent, credible, and generally accepted candidates for the Delta State governorship seats. As noted here earlier, I intend to challenge the entire process in my own way. I want to thank those who sincerely supported and worked tirelessly with me in the course of the campaigns. We are the true winners because we contended with the status quo and made sure we got to the finish line. We must take pride in our issue-based campaign and doggedness to the end. I love my country, Nigeria, my dear state, Delta. I believe we would see soonest our dream of making our Delta State great again.